before. Kyoko said you have heard about break a leg. Have you heard
Break a leg, spill the beans.
spill the beans?
Under the weather.
One by one, please. Kyoko first.
I have heard about spill the beans.
Mm-hmm.
Break a leg.
Mm-hmm.
Under the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Toss an arm and a leg.
Wow, that's great.
Piece of cake.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Okay, is that all?
Yes.
Okay, good. You've known a lot of idioms. How about the others? Zikri, Amira, Rena,
I have heard about the spill the beans, but it was not spill the beans. It was spill the tea.
Yeah, spill the tea.
And I have heard about break a leg. Um, raining cats and dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of cake.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of cake. And yeah, I think that's all.
That's all. Amira and Zikri, how about you?
I've heard of spill the tea, break a leg, under the weather, hit the books, cross an arm and a leg,
Wow.
raining cats and dogs,
Wow.
piece of cake, and keep your fingers crossed.
Wow, you have known a lot of idioms yourself. But how about Amira? Have you heard any of these idioms before?
I think yes.
Which one?
Spill the beans,
Mm-hmm.
break the leg,
Break a leg.
mm-hmm. Break a leg, hit the books,
Hit the books. Oh, okay.
Piece of cake.
Mm-hmm.
I think all that.
Well, great guys. So, you have been familiar with some of these idioms yourself, right? So let's go to it one by one. Under the weather. Under the weather means not feeling very well. Yeah. Or in bahasa we can say tidak enak badan. Not really sick but not really well. Okay. Hit the books. It means to study hard. What are you doing? I'm hitting the books. Or I can say, you have to hit the books to be successful. You have to study hard. Hit the books. Hit the books. Study hard. Okay. Once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. It means very rare. Very rare. Not usually happened. Very rare. For example, once in a blue moon, my father gives me some money. It means that he almost never give me money, right? So it's very rare. It doesn't happen all the time. Maybe only one in every 10 years, maybe. I don't know. So once in a blue moon means something that happens very rarely. One blue moon. Once in a blue moon, for example, I I eat in a restaurant. I eat in a restaurant once in a blue moon restaurant because my mother usually cooks for me at home, so I end up having lunch at home. So I don't go to restaurant very often. So it means once in a blue moon I go to the restaurant. Okay, very rarely. Sangat jarang. Okay, let's go to number 6. Let the cat out of the bag. Let the cat out of the bag. Let the cat out. Wow, the cat out of the bag. Kucing keluar dari tas. Let the cat out of the bag. It means to reveal a secret accidentally. So if we compare, there are two idioms here that almost have almost the same meaning. First, spill the beans and let the cat out of the bag. So spill the beans to refill a secret, but let the cat out of the bag. It means you refill the secret, but you do it accidentally, not on purpose. You do it accidentally. Tidak sengaja. You let the cat out of the bag. Aduh, nggak sengaja membocorkan rahasia. But spill the beans to refill a secret, maybe you do it intentionally. That's the difference. Okay, let's go to the next one. Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet. The bullet means peluru. Bite means menggigit. So menggigit peluru, what does it mean? Bite the bullet means to face a difficult situation bravely. To face a difficult situation bravely. Like Kyoko, when you had to do some Chinese test, you bite the bullet. You bit the bullet. Because I use past tense, so I would say bite, bit. You bit the bullet. It means you face the difficult situation in having Mandarin or Chinese test, but you did it anyway. So it means you bit the bullet. You face your difficult situation in having the test bravely. Bite the bullet. Bite, bit, bitten. So bite here is the verb that should be changed accordingly with the tenses. Okay, so let's go to number 8. Cost an arm and a leg. What does it mean? It means very expensive. Very, very expensive. Cost an arm and a leg. It means very expensive. For example, my car cost an arm and a leg. My car cost an arm and a leg. It means my car is very expensive. Okay? Very expensive. But cost an arm and a leg is a verb. It is not an adjective, but it means very expensive. Very expensive is an adjective. So you can say my car cost an arm and a leg because that's the verb. Okay, let's go to number 9, raining cats and dogs. Pouring heavily, it means it rains heavily. Yeah, okay, it's called raining cats and dogs. Hujan lebat, raining cats. It's raining cats and dogs. It means it rains heavily. Okay, let's go to number 10. Turn a blind eye. What does it mean? Turn a blind eye. Turn a blind eye means to ignore something. I know my cat is very naughty, but I turn a blind eye. It means I ignore the fact that my cat can be so naughty. He broke a glass and a plate the other day. So I can say, but I turned a blind eye. I turned a blind eye. I know my maid stole my money, for example. But I turned a blind eye because I needed her. Turn a blind eye means you ignore something. Okay, you tell your parents what happened to you at school, but they turned a blind eye. It means they ignore your problem. Okay, ignore, mencuekkan. Okay, piece of cake. This is an idiom that I often use in the classroom, right? It's a piece of cake. It means it's very easy. Very easy. Piece of cake. Not a piece of cake sepotong kue. No, it means very easy. It's a piece of cake. Very easy. Keep your fingers crossed. It means to hope for good luck. To hope for good luck. Keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, it means you anticipate something good in the future. Okay, let's go to this one. Keep your fingers crossed, okay, to hope for good luck, and throw in the towel. Throw in the towel. What does it mean? To give up. Throw in the towel. Towel means handuk. Throw in means melempar. Jadi melempar handuknya. Throw in the towel, it means to give up, menyerah, to give up. Okay, she just threw in the towel. She just gave up. She doesn't know what to do anymore. She just threw in a towel. Okay, this is also one of my favorite idioms. Number 14. Beat around the bush. Beat around the bush means in bahasa Indonesia we can say bertele-tele, muter-muter ngomongnya. So you can say to avoid saying something directly. For example, Rena, stop beating around the bush. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Do you want to borrow some money or what? Tell me. Tell me directly. So stop beating around the bush. Okay? So beat around the bush means bertele-tele, muter-muter. Okay, number 15, a drop in the ocean. A drop in the ocean, what does it mean? It means a very small amount. A very small amount. Kecil sekali jumlahnya. It's just a drop in the ocean. Okay, the ball is in your court. It's your turn to decide or act. It means the ball is in your court means it is your turn to give decision or to act something. So the ball is in your court. So you can decide. For example, I really don't know what to choose. So the ball is in your court. You have to decide which color I should take. For example. Okay, let's go to the next one. A bird's eye view. It means a general overview. A general. General means umum. Overview. Pandangan secara umum. A bird's eye view. A tight squeeze. What does it mean? A tight squeeze. Squeeze means cengkram. Cengkram or pencet. Right? A tight squeeze means a difficult situation. A difficult situation. Situasi yang susah, yang sulit. So are you in a tight squeeze? For example, Kyoko, are you in a tight squeeze? Because you're having a Chinese test? Yes, you can say I'm in a tight squeeze. I'm in a tight squeeze. Okay. After the bankruptcy, his family is in a tight squeeze. That's it means they are in a difficult situation. Okay, a cold fish is a person who is unemotional, very cool, very cold, unemotional. I mean, dingin, orang yang dingin. So a cold fish. A fish out of water. Oh, what does it mean? Someone who feels uncomfortable in a new situation. I remember when Kyoko enrolled in her new school. I believe you were like a fish out of water. You don't feel comfortable in your new school, but now I hope you get by. You can get along well. Okay, so you can say I'm a fish out of water. I'm a fish out of water. That's a noun. That's a noun. So you can say I'm a fish out of water. I don't feel uncomfortable. I don't feel comfortable in a new situation. That's you are a fish out of water. Okay. So that's the end of my explanation. Anybody has any questions? Feel free to give me questions now. Do you understand all of them? Guys, do you understand all of them? Okay. Okay? Okay. I'll okay. You have to use these idioms. So you have to put them in sentences or a dialogue. So you really know how to put them in your conversation or in your sentences. So I'll give you around 10 or 20, 15 minutes. I think it will be enough. 10 minutes to create a dialogue and you have to use all these 20 famous English idioms. So you can create some dialogues or some conversations, maybe 4 or 5 conversations, and put these idioms into your conversation. So I will be waiting for your work, and I have to end this live live video, and we will be right back after 10 minutes. Eka Agus Prasatya, Waalaikumsalam. Nah, yuk, make